Hi, this is Cake speaking. I spend a lot of time playing with toys. This is a robot tech toy. It's a humanoid robot. See? Now we're going to turn this into a plane. Well, you can do it. If you believe you can do it and persist in it and persuade your dreams, you will find it one day in the future. Ta-da! I lost a couple of this fighter. I give it away as a present to some people I care, and I don't know how they are now. I suppose they are well. Ta-da! Now it turned into a fighter jet, so we can take a ride on it. We will take a ride on it indeed. Whoa, my camera is still going. This is good. Now we will take a ride on on the Legend this time. Referring to our legend and legacy left to us by Nikola Tesla. Costs you nothing to build is the bladeless engine of Tesla. It has now it has nothing but a stack of plates. It operates by the principle of the coherence and viscosity of water and other media such as air, fire, etc., etc. And we will look into the viscosity of the media, a very common media, water, and how a further look into the principle that drives the bladeless motor. Well, it believed to be a principle very much like gravity, but we will look right into it and try to achieve something that I have never done in my life ever before. It's a NanoMachine. We will launch these guys out. It's a program code I've never compiled before. I cannot tell you I will see the result tomorrow, but I can tell you this: we will find out in the future if we can change our path from the life and death situation right now, and we better put our acts together before it's too late. And if they will ask for it, they will have it. So, it's a standard. I have the flu and I'm going to die if I'm not doing anything about it. Excuse me. A standard circular force field with polarity as usual, which they take the opposite principle naturally to each other. And in these diagrams, so I'll give it a twist. Look higher. Actually, a lot of graphs and diagrams and patterns such as flowers, plants, trees, their branches, has their energy is just dripping right out of this piece of paper. How to tap it is open invitation. Nature don't hide anything. Actually, nature displays the secret right in front of your naked eyes. We just don't see it, even it's staring at us right in front of us. So this has a very common S-shaped natural pathway running through it. If you set it up nice and neatly, the natural pathway goes through this, and on a piece of paper it seems to carry out motions already, the same types of motion that would displaced in this square. You see, if I have other objects, if you see this square has been pushed to its limit, and every single inch of space, squares of space, has been used to make it as dynamic as possible, and it carries itself nearly a spinning motions. So they are not just a pretty graph on a piece of paper. In order for it to work, we will need the inner working of it. This little guy, the first nanomachines in atomic scale under the quantum environment, we will launch it to counter-strike the challenge that's facing us. Is driven by a very nice and neat common matrix. Now, we would make use of the polarities. Red is the odd number, orange is the even numbers. There is the matrix. The matrix only carries itself 6 numbers. Well, in our dream that we would expect the rest of the space to be filled, once these 6 simple numbers, they are 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6. Nice and neat, laid out in their correct position. You see, they are in their natural polarity, like in this case. See, it's the same matrix. So these guys would have a very powerful matrix to be driven and to be its power source. And in its middle, it has a nasty habit. I would expect in its middle is a megatron energy cube. So this guy would do his job. We will find it out in the future. Now, that's it. This matrix would be the same, excuse me,